everyone. It's me, Todd Moore, and
Tyler Moore.
And this is the More is Less Show, where you get more information in less time. This is February 10th, 2020's episode. We're glad you all could be here today watching us. We've got a lot of good stuff going on today, so we'd like to get right to it, I think. Let's first start off with some global news.
Yep.
For right now, the biggest thing, what's the biggest thing right now?
The coronavirus.
That's right, coronavirus. Well, not only is it affecting China, it's affecting Barcelona, Spain, because that's where their Mobile World Congress is. And because of the coronavirus, we've got Amazon, Nvidia, and Sony all pulling out of it this year. That's how scared it is. So they're worried that they might not even have an event there because people are so worried.
Well, it killed more people than the SARS disease that happened.
Yeah. I don't know what the numbers are up to right now. And to be honest, China's not telling us what the real numbers are.
No,
they're not. And of course, leading partially into that, the doctor that over there that sounded the alarm died today of it. Today or yesterday, this week anyway.
It was this week.
Let's just say this week because it's a weekly show. And they made him, when he was at a private thing and said something about that he thought that the cases looked a lot like SARS, and someone dropped the fucking bomb on him, and government got a hold of him and made him put out a statement that he was lying about it, blah blah blah, and now they got egg in their face. Not that they give a fuck, because they're communists. So that's going on. You see what happened in Colorado this week?
What happened in Colorado?
They had a world record this week, and it's such a dude thing too.
A world record?
Yep. They had the largest fireworks set off ever in Colorado today. If you haven't, or not today, but this week. If you haven't seen it, go online, go to YouTube, check it out. It was 2,800 pounds worth of fireworks all set off in one time.
Jesus Christ.
Think how heavy that, pounds, 2,800 pounds. Over 2 tons. No, wait, 2,000 pounds a ton. A little over a ton. It's a lot. It's a car almost. It looks, when you see it, it looks like, I swear to God, at first you go, is that nuclear? What the fuck? Because it goes, it's bright, but it ain't. It's pretty cool, but it's definitely a dude thing. So that's the second thing that I thought was cool this week. Another thing that's kind of cool, and it's probably more for the old timers than the youngers. I don't know if you...
I watch it.
You used to watch it too when you was a kid.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's classic. And guess who it is? Tom and Jerry. They turned 80 years old this week. Yep. They turned 80 years old. And when they were created, they were created to compete against Disney's Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. And so they tried to figure out what they could do. Hanna-Barbera, if I have my memory correct, Warner Brothers Studios.
Yeah, Warner Brothers.
Yeah, and they were failing because Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, need to say no more. So they come up with this Tom and Jerry, and it worked. And it's been working. You can still see it on the TV today.
Even though they're not making any more seasons, because we all know what happened at the very end of one of their episodes.
Uh-oh. Spoiler.
I'm not going to say it because people are probably going to yell at me for it, but it's been forever.
Yeah, you say it.
Well, they both got ran over by a train.
Wah, 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 wah. Ran over by a train. That's something else. So, that's what it... Yeah, there's all kinds of other global news out there, but most of it I don't care about. This is the shit that I thought was interesting this week. So I think we'll move on. Let's go to tech and science news. And I was first tech, but we'll do science too. Why not? A little bit. And this is pretty cool. Now, I'm a science nerd, electrical engineer, so this kind of stuff excites me. I think it excites you too.
Sometimes. So,
a new solar orbiter just got lifted off from Cape Canaveral, and it's a European and NASA combined effort, and it's going to like I guess it's left off on the 10th. Well, that would be today, 4/11. Should have. We're going to try to figure out what drives that sun, because every 11 years the sun goes through an intense magnetic change, and it switches its magnetic fields every 11 years. And when it does that, it causes shit to go on everywhere, Earth everywhere. And they're trying to figure out why, what happens, and why does it do that. So they're gonna look. So that to me is pretty fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
Imagine, think about it, being able to build something that can withstand the radiation and the heat of the sun and be close enough to take that kind of measurement. And they're gonna have, it's not just one instrument; it's a lot of instruments on there. And I think that's pretty cool. That's real cool. Speaking of space, we'll stick with space. This is also cool. Very cool. Voyager 2. I don't know if you know this, but earlier last month, Voyager 2 went offline.
Voyager 2 went offline?
Yes. Voyager 2 is the... Voyager 1 and 2 was launched back in the 70s. And I don't remember exactly when. But... see, I don't know where exactly. But anyway, it's been there for like 40 some years out in space. And it's past the heliosphere now. They are the farthest human instruments, space objects ever. And it went offline. And they're trying to figure out why it went offline. Well, it turns out what happened was it was trying to do a calibration of its instruments, and it was doing a roll to do one of the calibrations, probably the magnetometer or one of them. But as it was doing a roll, it got a surge of power, and the power safety system on it shut all the instruments down.
Oh, fuck.
To save power.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but they didn't say it didn't shut down the communication or any of the critical stuff, and so they were able to figure out what the problem was. And the problem was that they had two instruments trying to pull power at the same time during this calibration. So they figured out how to work around that, fired it back up, and now it's running again. It's 11.5 billion miles from Earth. That tells you how far that is.
Jesus.
It's 11.5 billion. It's in interstellar space, and that's between the galaxy, our galaxy Milky Way, and the star systems. Think about that. It's outside the Milky Way galaxy. Isn't that just badass? It's fucking badass. So they and let me tell you, 11.5 billion miles. When they send a command, it takes a day and a half for that command to get there and be sent back for them to know what it said. For one command, a day and a half.
Day and a half.
Day and a half. That's freaky, right? So you can imagine how hard it would be to try to reprogram that son of a gun. Pretty hard. I got a couple more real quick, and then I'm gonna pass it on to Tyler.
I do have one tech thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Remember, I know a lot of black people and a lot of other people use the iPhones.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do.
Yeah,
like my
iPhones.
students do. A lot of the millennials do.
Well, now Apple has been fined $2.7 million for intentionally slowing down older phone models in order to force the consumers to buy new iPhones. So they're shutting down old iPhones so people can buy the new ones.
Typical Apple. We don't do that. Fuck yeah, they do that shit. I believe that shit. And I'm glad you got into that, because my next two tech articles are about mobile phones. So you got anything else, or you want me to move on?
That's the only thing I got.
Well, we'll see if they cop up. They haven't copped to it, have they?
I don't know.
Probably not. So speaking of mobile phones, couple things are happening. Notice there was no Samsung at the CES show. Not much. Well, that's because they're having their own event. It's coming on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Now, if by the time you get this, it'll probably be too late. Depends on how quick I can get the fucker out. But because today's the 10th. But 2 p.m. they're doing their what they call their Unpacked event. They're showing off this is all rumor mill, but the way this shit works now, they leak enough stuff that it's usually most of us right.
No leaks.
Oh, they got a lot of leaks for this.
Oh, I know.
They're going to show their S20 line and the Galaxy Z Flip phone, which is similar.
The flip phone that snaps.
It's a clamshell like the Moto Razr, I mean, but instead of having the chin, it just goes straight flat. And
we'll see how it breaks.
So what's cool about the S20? Well, one of the first phones that support 5G. One of the first phones that have 120 hertz screen. But here's the catch. It's only in 120 or 1080p. You can only get the 120 hertz in 1080p. You go to 4K.
So no 4K?
Right, it goes back down to 60. So there's that, right? It's going to have a quad camera, 4-camera system in it. 12 megapixels.
Why do we need 4 cameras?
Well, they got a
so you have 4.
They got a wide zoom, a medium, and a short range, and then they have this what they call time of flight sensor.
Well, more reasons to get more selfies.
Well, this is on the back. I didn't even talk about the front.
Oh God! Only gets 2 cameras.
Yeah. The other thing.
What's double the size of our?
Well, we're recording on one, so if it gets better, hey. All right. That's true, but I ain't buying the damn thing. This thing, I got an S10 Plus that I'm using, and it works pretty damn good. The one thing this
like a lot of other millennials. Hey, new phones. Let me buy that.
Let me buy it. Well, the damn iPhone, the new one will be coming out at the end of this year. The one thing about that Z Flip, the rumor is it's going to be the first foldable, wait for it, glass phone.
Glass?
Are
they insane?
That's what the rumor is. The Razr is not glass. It's like a plexiglass. I mean, it's not exactly plexiglass, but it's not glass.
I don't believe that's going to work.
Downside to the Z Flip, no headphone jack and no 5G.
Fuck that. If I don't have a headphone jack, I'm not buying it.
Yep, and I don't think the S20 is going to have one either from the looks.
The fuck?
They're going to give you a USB-C to headphone jack dongle, or actually no, they give you a pair of headphones that has a instead of having a headphone jack, you have the USB plug. You plug it in.
How big is this phone? I know how big a USB port is. But how big is this fucking phone?
It's 6.7 inches, so it's not even that big. So yeah. And speaking of the Moto Razr, one more thing, and then I know I've been talking a lot, but I think we have more of this news than we do the sports news this week.
Yeah, we do.
So it fills up pretty good. Talk about the Moto Razr. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Did you see it this week on CNET? What they did on YouTube, the CNET channel?
No, I didn't.
They did a fold test of the Razr in this fold bot where it took they had a thing and it went click 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 click.
Wait, that
click,
thing?
Click 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 click. They did that. Yeah, you get it. I don't need to do it. Yeah. I know, I get it, right? So it's called the Fold Bot, and it's designed to test the durability of the hinges and shit.
How far did it go?
You want to know?
Sure.
It did only 27,000 folds.
Until it broke?
That equals almost about 2 years. That's about it. Then it broke. No, it didn't break.
How did it break?
It still functioned. You just couldn't get the thing closed. It was real hard to move around. The actual hinge busted. So that was bad. And let me give you a comparison. The Galaxy Fold that fucked up, that had brought back, that original one did 120,000 folds before it broke. So you're talking 27,000 to 120,000. So, Now they're saying, well, maybe the bot wasn't set up exactly right for the phone, and it caused uneven stress that you wouldn't have when you flip it on and open and closed. But I don't know. You could say the same thing about the Flip or the Fold. I mean, they did the same kind of thing. So
yeah.
Anyway, I thought that was cool. I think the Moto Razr is, it's too fucking expensive.
How much?
$1,500.
Fuck that. I'm not buying it.
Right.
I'm not paying $1,500.
And I'm a Razr. I had a Razr. Don't get me wrong. But think about this. How sore is your fucking thumb gonna be when you pull that out and you're doing this all the time?
Red thumb.
Right? Or some of the girls, some of the and others, they can't even do it one-handed. They pull it out and have to do two-handed every time.
Well, there goes their wrist.
So a lot of people aren't liking it for that, and it doesn't have high specs on it at all. No 4K, cheap ass. But it's nostalgia. But if you charge $300 for it, people would probably buy it all day long. But they're not. I don't think they're going to pay $1,500 for it. Just I know it folds, but it's a gimmick. It's sad to say that. Hopefully, Samsung pulls out a good one for those clamshell types. If you like that shit. Okay, so I think that's that's all I got for my tech. I got some more stuff later on, and we got a new segment.
No.
During this show.
You never told me the new segment.
Should I tell you or should I make them wait?
I don't know what the segment is.
I'll give you a clue, guys. WGA blank.
Is that the women basketball thing?
Close, but not. But you'll see.
It's something to do with women, right?
No. Nothing to do with women.
Workers?
Nope.
Is this the government stuff?
Nope. You'll see here soon. We're gonna have this after.
Sports.
Yeah, we can do it after the gaming news, or we can do it after sports. Let's do it after the sports news. And I do have. So we'll do gaming news next, and we'll do sports. I have one thing about sports, and then we'll do the new segment, and then we'll go into the bracketology with Tyler Moore.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
So we're doing
gaming news.
So apparently, Fox News on their website, they had U.S. Army are going to try to use gamers' brainwaves for using as the AI for training robot swarms, like little bot swarms.
Oh, like drones?
Yeah.
Wow. You think about that. Think of like a beehive, right? Mentality.
Yeah.
Where you have all these that all work in unison, and
yeah, but you're using gamers' brainwaves.
That'll be interesting to see. Well, the one thing gamers do have that a lot of people don't is great hand-eye coordination. Great hand-eye coordination, and you can't get that really with any other way.
No.
That's gonna be cool. I think if they offer enough incentives, there will be gamers that'll move. Maybe join the military. You think it's going to be a research project where they don't have to join the military? Or do you think they're going to have to join?
I don't know, but I don't think they want to join the military.
I know, gamers ain't going to join the military for that.
Unless you're using bots, and if they're using bots, and what the hell?
Right. Makes sense, though, for sure.
So Stadia is probably in trouble because what we talked last year with NVIDIA.
Yeah.
So NVIDIA has just launched their new cloud gaming service, but now it's beating the Stadia, Google Stadia right now because it's way better than what it is.
Is it the video quality, the games, every little bit of everything?
So NVIDIA Stadia has played one game on Doom. They played Doom, and you know how fast you have to be to play Doom games.
Yep, I played the original one.
So they
Wolfenstein 3D, Doom. Anyway,
so they test Doom and it run really well.
Well, they did that, right? The Doom game, revamped it.
Well, it was they revamped it from Doom Eternal, but this was Doom 2016.
Oh, okay. Still, that's an older game, but it says a lot.
Well, it's still brand new. It's just
newer, newish.
So, they were still gonna do the $5 per month, but there's an image here where I can't show it. It has $4.99 per month for 12 months, which is, what is that supposed to mean?
Basically, 5 months. You got to pay all 12 months to get that $5 a month, which is about $60.
$60, yeah.
Yeah, a year. So you have to come up with $60 for the year.
Things that come with it will be prior access, extended season length, RTX on, and free 9-day introductory period.
What kind of games though?
Are
they like
PC games? Gaming available for all, like for Mac, PC,
Mac, huh?
TV, mobile, and Chromebook.
Wow. So it must be replacing the GeForce.
No, GeForce is part of
The
this.
GeForce Now.
Yeah, it's part of GeForce.
Okay. Because that was a pretty. It was in infancy, but it was getting there. Streaming technology, like anything else, when it first came out, was shit. And Steam actually pushed it along quite a bit. And was now that Steam did it, everyone else is realizing, hell, we can do that and save us all kinds of money.
Well, my next one would have been esports industries is continuing to grow. Like in Grand Rapids, they had a host of a major game tournament. I think Grand Rapids is near.
It's in Iowa. Or no, Michigan. Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's up
I
north.
thought it was like near the border of Canada.
Yeah, it's up there. Up there by Detroit.
Oh, Detroit.
I'd have to look. I don't know exactly, but it's in Michigan.
So, yeah, it's in Michigan.
Yeah.
So this guy named I don't know how to say that.
That would be Katie Teichler, maybe. Wow.
Teichler. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're so white.
So, anyways, I'm gonna guess this was she because Kay is a girl name. So
you never know nowadays. I know. Anyway, go ahead.
She said this year's Super Bowl, only 99 million people have watched the Super Bowl this year.
Over 99 million?
Yeah. But she's also predicting in 2020, esports will have 645 million people watching.
Wow. That blows out Super Bowl away. That's not all at once, though, probably. Like the Super Bowl was all at once.
Esports might stack up because of different game tournaments, but that's still a lot of people.
It is a lot. I also read a report, speaking of these esports, that a lot of the players now are forming their own corporation and teams and sponsoring themselves. Did you hear about that? I don't know if you heard about that.
I heard about something similar to that.
Yeah. What you got next? Anything?
I don't really have a lot of things for the gaming news.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I was thinking too.
Oh yeah,
slow.
There's one more thing. Esports is actually getting into college now.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Which is a good thing for college people who want to have a scholarship.
Oh yeah.
That's like the only thing I got right now.
Well, still, if you think about it, if you got 220 million or whatever the hell it is,
it should be considered
watching that. There's already the eyes there where you can make revenue, make the money. And the people that watch it would spend a little money on it because they enjoy it if they knew that would help push the game along. It's a win-win. Universities need to get into it. Definitely, U of I should be into it. They got a League of Legends and I think a couple. No, they got a League of Legends team, but it's not class. It's like a student group. Yeah, I forget what they call it.
Oh, that's all I have for game news right now. There's not a lot of things happening.
Okay, we'll do sports. I'll do one, and then I'll let you do the rest. How about that?
Sure.
Give you a break. Did y'all know there's an XFL? What? Yeah, XFL.
I heard about it.
What's the fuck is an XFL? Extreme Football League.
Who owns it?
McMahon of the WWE owns.
So that's where all his money went to.
So he has put in his money into this. They didn't do bad this weekend. This weekend they had a couple of games. They averaged 3.3 million viewers, which in the TV world, that ain't bad. I know it's sad when we talk about some of these 90 million, 200 million, but that's not bad for a single thing. So they have this, and I don't know the teams. But I know it's different. It is different. So for one thing, clock never stops. For nothing. Clock keeps going.
What?
Yep.
Okay, that's
doesn't matter.
Weird. That is
keeps
weird.
keeps going.
That's really weird.
Another thing,
Do you even see any of these games?
I watched a little bit of one of the games, but I was busy doing other stuff. It looked pretty good. I mean, you know, is it the caliber of NFL? I don't know, but I think it's cool to see some of those guys that come from college that probably had the skill to go to NFL. NFL's getting to be a fucking joke with all the politics and all the bullshit going on, and you can't do this, you can't do that, you know. So there's other. I don't know. I don't know all the new rules, but
Well, this entire week was politics week, basically.
Yeah, a lot of politics. Yeah, we're gonna have that on our next segment. So the New York Guardians, they easily defeated the Tampa Bay Vipers.
They call themselves Vipers?
Tampa Bay does, yeah.
How does that make any sense? It's
I guess because the
Bay.
state's getting overrun by snakes.
Oh, Tampa Bay Gators. That makes a lot
No
more
shit,
sense.
right? Probably someone copyrighted that. Probably Florida did. Said, you can't do it. Anyway, so, and then we have, watch this is, St. Louis Battlehawks. They became the only road team to walk out of week 1 with a victory after quarterback Jordan Ta'amu, say that, Ta'amu, was able to take down the Dallas Renegades.
I like
St.
that
Louis,
name, Dallas Renegades.
St. Louis Battlehawks against Dallas Renegades. So, and McMahon had another one, like AFL, I think it was.
That's American Football League.
He had another one. I could be wrong on that. It's all coming from my head. I didn't research this shit. But I know he had another one that really scored high like this at first, but it just couldn't keep up the viewers over the time. So, but we'll see how this goes. I mean, if he gets it in the right spot in between, I mean, what the fuck's going on right now? I mean, there's college basketball,
which is a big thing.
but after March Madness, it's kind of a dead spot.
Kind of.
You got baseball, but
yeah, that's basically what's happening.
hockey, but that's still a little ways.
Hockey is like in the winter.
Oh no, I think they start in like March or April now. Oh yeah, it's.
I think the main sport would be baseball because baseball.
Oh yeah, baseball. Mm-hmm.
That'll be the baseball season right there.
Right. So that's my sports news for the day. I just thought that was quite interesting. We got us a new football team or foot franchise. He's about ready to go to bed.
No, I'm not. I'm not ready for fucking bed.
All right.
Anyways, what's this new segment?
Okay. You don't got no sports? You want to do that, then finish the sports.
Let's do that and finish the damn sport. Because I'm curious what the fuck it is.
Close. This is the Who Gives an F list.
That's what you put it?
Who gives a fuck? We're not supposed to be cussing, I guess, but
Fuck that.
right. That's the way it goes sometimes. Hey, if you're too young to listen to this,
Fuck
cover
off.
your ears. So yeah, okay. I love this. I just think this is gonna be a great segment for both of us to just get fucking shit off our. Who gives a fuck, really? Okay. Here's the first one.
Be careful what you say, because people might actually give a fuck.
They might. Now, if you do, put comments in the bottom. Tell us what you think. First of all, for me, who gives a fuck? The Oscars. Who gives a fuck?
No, like, okay, they got an Oscar.
Hell, 90% of those fucking movies I ain't never saw, and I wouldn't because I don't. First of all, there's this one, and I love anime, okay, and I'll read.
Infection?
But they had this one movie on it. You'd have to read for 3 fucking hours because it was so long. Can you imagine reading for 3 hours? Solid.
Yes.
It's a foreign movie though. I guess it was a pretty good movie.
Wait, is it live action?
No, it's a regular movie
Oh.
with subtitles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 3 hours of it. Yeah, think about that.
What about the Avengers?
My eyes would be hurting.
The Avengers are probably like how
Right.
long, 3 hours?
About 3 hours. Think about that. 3 hours where you can't understand what they're saying, but you got to read words at the bottom. I mean, I like anime. That's just good, but it ain't 3 hours fucking. They cut it up so it's manageable, half hour, whatever.
What was the show called? You can't remember? Not show, movie.
No, I no, it was, I don't remember. So,
What's the next one?
uh, well, you. I don't know if you have any, but I got a couple. Next one, Snoop Dogg, Gayle King controversy.
Oh fuck. Oh, I heard about
Who
this.
gives a fuck?
Well, I think a lot of people do
Obviously,
because of Snoop Dogg.
I know, but at the end of the day, nothing ain't gonna ever
I
happen
think
to.
it was because of the. I think it was because she was trying to treat that Kobe actually did something fucking wrong.
Well, he went to court for something, but he did
That-
get off. But the reason why he got off is the witness that got raped wouldn't testify. That's why. Now, maybe he didn't do it. I don't know. I wasn't there. So, but Gail, she asked. She's a fucking reporter. She's supposed to ask those questions. Not supposed to softball it. But I don't really care.
She was trying to force someone to believe that Kobe actually did something bad. That's what she was doing. That's why everyone got fucking pissed at her for.
Because he went to court for doing something bad.
He didn't do anything.
But
that's what everyone's really pissed about.
Still went to court for it.
She didn't show up. Well, that explains everything.
Hard to say. So for me though, I don't care. I mean, there ain't nothing gonna happen at the end of the day. What's gonna happen at the end of the day? They're two gonna bitch at each other, and then what?
Well, Snoop Dogg did threaten her.
Yeah, but no one cares.
A lot of people will.
If they would already be caring. No one cares about Snoop Dogg. It's just Snoop. That's all right. Snoop gets a pass on a lot of shit. For example, when he goes into Jimmy Kimmel and all those places, the green rooms, if he ain't smoking weed, something's wrong. He gets a pass on that, right?
He's a symbol of weed.
If you and me walked in and tried to fucking light up a joint, we get fucking kicked out and thrown out and fucking fined. But Snoop he walks in fucking rolling.
Snoop Dogg is a symbol of weed.
Because he's OG. But that's what I'm saying. He gets a pass on some of that shit that we would not get a pass on. That's just the way it is. Okay, here's the other one for me. It's stupid. Bill Gates.
Oh, God. Here we go. What the fuck did he do?
You know, he's so environmental, right? So environmental.
I don't know he was environmental.
Oh, yeah. Because computers save the world. And they also burn up a lot. But he was going to buy a hydrogen yacht. Hydrogen-powered yacht.
How the fuck does that work?
It uses hydrogen instead of gasoline or propane or anything else. It uses hydrogen.
I do not see that working. You gotta have a bunch of fucking ice for that shit.
Well, what's great about it is that it produces water. You get oxygen, hydrogen, H2O. You get water out of the output, so it's zero emission. He's tweeted or whatever and said, "No, I am not buying a yacht. I'm not doing it." So
that's some. Who's that guy who does the Tesla?
Elon Musk.
That's some Elon Musk shit right there.
Yeah.
I can bet Elon Musk would do something like that. I didn't know Bill Gates would.
Well, he said he ain't going to now.
Because that sounds really fucking stupid of him. But if not Bill Gates, Elon Musk doing it, that makes more sense.
Makes a lot of sense. He's a mad genius, Elon Musk is.
Yeah, we'll see about that car that made by a fucking kid.
We'll see. All right, well, that's all I got. You got anything left?
No, I don't. I don't have anything.
We'll go to brackets real quick.
Sure. There's not a lot of activity on the bracket. It's just things been switched around.
Okay. Let me come around, and I'm going to shut the camera off for a second. We'll come right back.
I'm going to shut it off, but...
Well, no, I got to piss. So, yeah, we're going to shut it off.
You got to piss again?
Oh, yeah. Wait till you get to be 50. It's awesome. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's the More is Less show. I got my piss off. I'm good. Ready to go. So we're going to do bracketology now, and I'm going to stay behind the camera and zoom in, and Tyler's going to talk about what's going on. It's not a lot tonight, I guess, but he'll go through it. What you got, Tyler?
So right now, on any cat's bracketology, he doesn't have a lot of things. Not a lot of things, except for a couple of 16s have been moved around, like Montana and Princeton are new into this NCAA bracket. I think we are, 5 weeks now into
Yeah, I think 5 weeks.
5 weeks until the NCAA bracket starts. there's not a lot of things have changed a bit. It's just they just been moved from one end to the other end from last time. And you see here in our game predictions, there's not a lot of activity because this week is mostly a bye week to say, because there's not a lot of ranked teams happening this week. But you see, but there's something that's been on here. There are 2 Michigan State games. Michigan State is not ranked no more, which is a big surprise because of the preseason they were ranked number 1. And for now, let's go to the AP polls. Right now, 1 to 9 have not changed that much, which is a big shocker because I thought San Diego State was going to take number 3rd. But if Kansas lose up against West Virginia, they're going to go up. There's also another
If they
team.
lose, they're going up.
If
they win,
if Kansas lose to West Virginia, they're going to go down.
Right. West Virginia go up.
West Virginia, well, yeah, they will go up a lot.
All right.
So, Illinois lost to Maryland, which was a bullshit game. There's also another Big Ten team that's on here, which is very surprising because they're not a Big Ten team, well, not big basketball school, and that's Penn State.
Yeah.
They are ranked 6. No, they're ranked 13. Almost at 16. But that's Colorado.
Yeah.
So there are a couple of new teams in this ranking system. We have Marquette. They went up severely, and they're ranked 18. We have Texas Tech, and they're ranked 24. They're finally back in the AP poll. Last year they were really good, but now they are in. Now they started to get back in the AP poll in the very late games, and LSU have dropped to 25, which is really a shocker because I thought they were gonna be. I thought they would be around like. I thought they would be really good, but I guess not. Illinois has dropped. They were ranked 20. They have dropped 2 rankings and they're still in. So I hope they get better.
22nd.
I said 22nd.
I thought you said 20.
Yeah, they were in 20th.
Oh, and they dropped to 22nd.
Yeah, they dropped 2 rankings.
That makes more sense.
And San Diego State is still fucking undefeated. They're gonna fucking lose their first round. So for Joe's, nothing much changed. Same as for Andy's. It's just been flipped around a lot. But they do, yeah, they just have things flipped around a lot, and that's. Yeah, this is very short, but that's all I have right now.
No, sometimes the weeks are short.
Oh yeah, basketball. This is probably a bye week, like all the football things are going on.
Yeah, a lot of the games are bye. People, they're trying to basically heal from all the playing they've been playing.
Oh, I should say this: one Houston player is can't put. I don't know what the term is when they get penalized. I forgot the term for it, but I can't. I don't know. Remember his name, but he. I'm gonna say he.
Technical?
Not technical. Remember Griffin?
Yeah.
Missing 2 games because of that stupid thing he did.
Oh, yes.
Well, this Houston player bit someone in the ear.
Oh, jeez. Mike Tyson, huh? So Mike Tyson move right there. So he got ejected then, huh?
Yeah, he did get ejected.
Is that the word you was looking for?
Well, not really,
No.
but it was another term I couldn't remember.
I'll never get
it. Kansas State just had big players move around, and big people who got kicked. Not get kicked out of the team, but they got kicked for not playing Too much game. Well, they just moved a little bit of furniture around. Let's just say like that.
Oh, really? Oh, throwing shit?
Well, yes.
Bobby Knighted the motherfuckers, huh?
I don't know what that means.
You don't know who Bobby Knight is? Google that
Well,
shit.
I'm too young, so.
Okay, Bobby Knight, greatest Indiana coach ever. Swear to God, greatest Indiana basketball coach ever. He was a general in the fucking service. Little bit rough around the edges, you might say, because he was a general. So
Makes sense.
he got on he got on those kids, and some of the kids didn't like it. He'd call them names. You're a stupid motherfucker. I mean, he had no. But
Does he have any basketball?
Oh yeah, he won championships and shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was good. But they basically fired his ass and run him out of town because there was video showing him throwing chairs and I think he grabbed it and threw one of the players. Didn't ever punch him, but grabbed him and threw him around.
Jesus Christ.
Called him names. He's told him he was a dumbass and shit. But so
wow, that's
so and one of the big ones was their rivals. Bobby Knight's rival was Illinois. Yep. Lou. Yep. And Lou, he was always mellow and calm. Smooth character. Bobby, always fucking wired. Like on coke. You know?
Cocaine.
He was. I'm not saying he was on coke. I'm just saying wired like that. But he's general, so he's gung-ho.
Well, there was a big exciting game this week.
Well, no, wait. I'm not done. The whole chair thing is when they were playing the game, he grabbed a chair because he was losing. Indiana was losing, and he threw it across the court. One of his chairs. He got ejected from the game.
Jesus fucking
And a
Christ.
technical. Yeah. So that's why I said Bobby Knighted. Anyway, go.
So there was a very good, exciting game this week. It was the Duke and North Carolina rivalry game. Into overtime. And it was a really intense moment because it was 96-96 with I don't know how many seconds were on the clock. I'm probably gonna get it wrong, but I'm not gonna say it. Well, there was a couple of seconds on the clock, and Duke took 2 shots, missed, and the last shot was a layup to end the game.
Wow. Yeah.
It was in overtime too, so it was really intense.
2 point. They won by 2 or how?
Yeah, they won by 2 points.
Wow. Duke.
That's a big rival game.
Yeah. He likes Duke.
Yeah, I'm a Duke fan. I always pick Duke for.
I don't. Me, I like Illinois. He likes Illinois too, but me,
I like Duke.
Fuck Duke. Him.
The only reason why I like Duke is because of NCAA brackets. That's it. But now Duke, oh shit. Now Duke's at the rank second. I don't know if they're gonna be really good because there's no good memorial players that I know.
Well, no, because they all go to NBA.
Yeah, Zion, which was a mistake of him leaving.
And that's part of the reason why I say F Duke, because they are good and they win and they get all the good players. They're one of them that get a lot of the good players that we can't get. But we got Brad Underwood now.
This is gonna be
and we're good. Yeah, we lost 2 games. Illinois lost a couple of games, but
our next 2 games are up against Michigan State
Rutgers
and Rutgers.
Neither one of those. We got 3 hard games, right? Right. Well, there's another one after this. It's a hard one too.
That was Michigan State.
Yeah. So, I mean,
they're not ranked no more.
Yeah, but that don't mean anything gonna be a hard game.
Well, they're on. I don't know. They're probably on a big losing streak.
Yeah, and the Rutgers is no.
I know Rutgers
pushover.
Is no joke.
So
they're in the bracket, which is very surprising.
And Michigan State's lost like 3 games in a row.
Yeah, I know they have.
So, do you think Tom Izzo is not fired up and those boys are not being tortured?
I think they're out of breath.
Right. He's destroying them right now, and they are going to come with vengeance. And so we have to be ready for that.
They're not coming for vengeance because they think they can beat us and break their losing streak. We're coming for vengeance and kicking their fucking ass.
They're going to be pissed off, though, because...
I know they're on a 3-game losing streak. Right. But I think that because they think they can beat us because we don't know much better, we can beat their ass.
I hope so.
We just got to worry about their their star.
We got to start shooting better.
Yeah,
We ain't gonna fucking make it at 30%, 25%. We're not gonna make that. I mean, our defense is top notch, and that's what's winning this game for us. And we've had a single player here and there that has won it. You know, Io DeSumo, for example. Boop boop. You know, Williams. Boop. There's been a few players, but Georgie and cannot foul out, and he needs. And he needs. They need to start shooting.
Can't foul
They
out.
need to start making shots. I mean,
well, that's it. Right?
Kofi. If they put him in the right spot, you know, and make him open, I say bring his ass back a little bit to almost by the free throw line and do a post up like that where he can just grab the ball, turn around, and fucking right there. You know?
Now we're just scrambling.
No, I'm serious. That would be good.
That, but...
It'd be cool. All right, are we done then? Or is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes.
You've had enough?
We've not had enough, but we're off topic.
Illinois is always on topic. It's on our. Go to our YouTube channel. Look at the top. You'll see it's up there. It's part of it.
I see it.
All right. Well, I'll come around and we'll finish this up then, I reckon.
Yeah.
All right. If I don't fall on my ass. All right. So I think it's been a pretty good episode. Hope you like our podcast. This is the More is Less show, where you get more information in less time. Even though we take a long time to talk, it's still less time than you having to get on the internet and search all this shit out. Plus, we're entertaining. We hope we're entertaining.
So.
Anyway, from Todd Moore
and Tyler Moore,
this is the More is Less show. Good night.
See ya.